Welcome to the 30th episode of Proofless, where we unravel America's unsolved mysteries, cases that linger like shadows on a moonlit night, defying answers and tethering families to a hope weighed down by uncertainty. I'm your host, Anna Berger, and today we're in Savannah, Georgia, a city of moss-draped oaks, cobblestone streets, and the gentle flow of the Savannah River, where secrets hide in the tides. We're diving into the case of Sarah Jane Parker, a 19-year-old art student whose vibrant spirit and watercolor landscapes illuminated her community until she vanished after a 1979 Riverside festival, leaving a damaged bicycle, a torn sketch pad, a broken necklace, and a mystery that remains proofless, with no body or clear truth. This is a story of creativity, a night that altered lives, and a family's relentless quest for answers in a city marked by loss. Settle in for a journey into a case that haunts Savannah's historic heart. It's May 1979 in Savannah, a coastal city of 130,000 where the Savannah River meets the Atlantic, its historic district a canvas of antebellum mansions, shaded squares, and gaslit alleys glowing under the southern sun. Savannah is a cultural hub, its art scene thriving with the Savannah College of Art and Design, SKDA, founded a year earlier, drawing young creatives. The Gullah heritage weaves stories through markets where vendors sell sweetgrass baskets while the port hums with cargo ships. The Victorian district, with colorful row houses and blooming gardens, is a haven for families, while downtown pulses with bars and festivals. The late 1970s pulse with Jimmy Carter's presidency, Apocalypse Now packing theaters, and the Eagles Hotel California drifting from radios. Tourism and shipping fuel the economy, but crime is rising, with the FBI's 1979 Uniform Crime Report noting abductions tied to transients near I-16. The Victorian district where Sarah lives is tight-knit, with art walks and church bazaars, but its proximity to downtown's nightlife and the port's rough edges creates risks at night, when streetlights dim. The Savannah River, with deep currents and marshes stretching to Skidaway Island, is scenic but secretive, capable of hiding evidence for decades. Sarah Jane Parker, born June 3, 1959, to James and Margaret Parker, is a 19-year-old with auburn hair and hazel eyes. A SCAD sophomore, studying painting, she dreams of a gallery for her low-country watercolors, marshes, oaks, riverboats. James, a history teacher, and Margaret, a florist, live in a Victorian district row house with Sarah's siblings, Thomas, 23, and Emily, 16. Sarah sketches with Emily and debates history with Thomas. Friends call her free-spirited yet cautious, locking her bike and calling home. She works at the Palette Gallery on Broughton Street, saving for a Paris art program, paints in Forsyth Park, and rides a red Schwinn, listening to Fleetwood Mac. Single. In 1979, she focuses on her portfolio. Her friend Rachel Cohen recalls Sarah mentioning a creepy gallery customer, a man in his late 20s in a leather jacket asking about her shows. Sarah grew cautious, checking locks and avoiding late shifts alone. On May 25, 1979, Savannah is warm, with the River Street Festival drawing crowds with music and art booths. Sarah finishes a SCAD class at 6 p.m., telling Margaret she's biking to sketch, promising to return by 11 p.m. In a tie-dye t-shirt, denim skirt, sandals, and a silver palmetto necklace, she rides to River Street. She joins Rachel and Mark Thompson, sketching vendors and dancing. Witnesses note her energy, her sketch pad filling with lanterns and riverboats. At 10 p.m., Sarah says she's biking home for an early shift. Mark offers to walk her, but she insists it's a quick ride. Rachel sees her pedal away at 10:15 p.m., her bike's reflector glinting. This is Sarah's last sighting. Her route follows Bay Street, quiet near the port. When she doesn't return, Margaret calls Rachel, then the Savannah-Chatham Metropolitan Police Department, SCMPD, by midnight. Officer David Lee records 5 feet 7 inches, 130 pounds, auburn hair, tie-dye t-shirt. The SCMPD suspects a festival mishap, but James insists Sarah's reliable. Her wallet and bike lock are at home. On May 26th, a vendor, Clara Evans, finds Sarah's bike in a Bay Street alley, tire flat, sketch pad torn nearby. On May 27th, a jogger finds her necklace in a Factor's walk lot, clasp broken. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, finds no blood, only silt. Detective Ellen Brooks leads, with volunteers, neighbors, SCAD students, church members, searching River Street and marshes. Rachel confirms Sarah's art show plans. Mark recalls a man in a leather jacket watching them. Clara saw a cyclist followed by a sedan at 10:30 p.m. A taxi driver reports a girl at 10:45 p.m. A tire track and cadaver dog alert yield nothing after rain. The Savannah Morning News' May 28th headline, Art Student Vanishes, features Sarah's photo. The Parkers' $5,000 reward grows to $65,000 with donations. The FBI joins, citing I-16, but divers and helicopters find nothing. By June, it's a suspected homicide, stalled without a body. The SCMPD pursues Robert Bobby Hayes, a 28-year-old dock worker matching the customer's description. Hayes claims he was at the rail bar until 11 p.m., but his alibi is weak. His shoes have matching soil, but it's common. He fails a polygraph, citing stress, but is released. Daniel Danny Reed, a 25-year-old musician, was seen in a sedan with a cracked taillight. His gig alibi is shaky. A drifter, Eddie Cole, has a Charleston alibi. Theories include an abduction, with the river or marshes as disposal sites. A 1980 tip about a sack in the marshes fails. A targeted attack points to Hayes, but evidence is thin. A trafficking theory, tied to the port, lacks proof. The Parkers' advocate, James searching marshes, Margaret distributing flyers. Their 1980 Good Morning America appearance raises the reward to $85,000 by 1982. The Sarah Parker Foundation, founded in 1981, supports 15 cases by 1987. James battles anxiety. Margaret keeps Sarah's easel. Vigils at Forsyth Park draw hundreds. In 1988, Detective Laura King re-interviews Hayes, now in Macon, who fails another polygraph. A 1995 tip about a necklace in the marshes prompts a radar search, finding nothing. In 2012, the SCMPD tests the necklace for DNA, but it's degraded. A 2020 podcast, Savannah Shadows, gains 5 million downloads, sparking a 2022 tip about a dock worker's confession, which dead ends. In 2023, the FBI profiles the abductor as a local male, 20 to 35 in 1979. A 2024 drone search finds nothing. Savannah adds streetlights to Bay Street. SCAD starts safety escorts. The Parker Foundation supports 20 cases by 2025. James's 1982 testimony aids Georgia's missing persons database. Reddit and X link Sarah's case to a 1978 Charleston case, unconfirmed. The Parkers, in their 70s, keep Sarah's paintings. Margaret tells the Savannah Morning News in 2025, Sarah's colors live on. Contact the SCMPD at 912-651-6675 or sarahparkerfoundation.org. Share at prooflesspodcast.com or #SarahParker. Join us next time. Keep searching.